Milk teeth. In order to survive, young bees learn to bite before they can run. All aboard! Onwards to Rookie Village! Got it, Mr. Chebonnet. I didn't expect you to turn out to be KSBK. After all, your body's completely different, so I couldn't tell at all. Looks like someone's had it worse than me over the past few years. Still, do you really not remember our time together in Griffin? Well, I guess I was but a mere fly on the wall to you. Fret not, O comrade from a bygone life. Soon the tales written of you will return to my mind, and the beautiful memories of this shared sojourn shall join. So, where are you guys headed? The strategist says that the Supreme Leader's been quite vexed about a lack of spare frames lately. Thus she proposed that we help ease her worries. This battle, this adversary stands in the way of our survival. I just said that issue was giving her headaches. I certainly didn't propose anything, so don't go pinning this on me, okay? Spare frames? Yeah, those are pretty rare in the Yellow Zone. But I think I remembered something. Anyway, you're heading to Port Mika. We'll be making deliveries there for a week, so we can drop you off there. As for auctions though, don't know much about them. Did the commander send you on a mission? That's amazing. I wish the commander would send me on a mission too. I think my database has some information on auctions. Apparently, there are places where you can buy things as long as you can pay. However, you need to have very high social standing and whatnot to take part, and then you have to put down a deposit too. Are we really going to participate? Hehe, the cost doesn't matter. I won't let anyone keep me from getting what I want. Uh-oh. Surely the Supreme Leader must have planned to enter this auction. Why else would she have all that money ready? Wowee, she had that much save up? Looks like you won't have to worry about the cost, yes. Yep, no worries here. Thank you for giving us a ride, oh Ninja Master. It's Sakura. In any case, helping the community means helping the commander. And this one is always glad to be of service, Nin. So this means I'm actually helping the commander out, right? Hehe. Yep, an important operation like this concerns the future of the doll community, so I'm sure the commander would support it. She will definitely praise you when the time comes, Sakura. Really? So the commander will pat my head again as a reward? Hehe. Back, Sakura. Keep an eye on your deadlines. These two, no, these three seem even less trustworthy than Sakura. Why would the great commander send them to carry out a mission like this? Or did they just head out on their own? Forget it. If they mess up and get fired, Sakura's position in the pecking order will go up too. The Elmo's just another workplace, so I'll just disregard it for the sake of Sakura's future. Whew, that was close, alright. It's just up ahead. I need to make some other deliveries, so I'll be heading off now. I'll be passing by here again before I head back to the Elmo, though. I'll pick you up then. Huzzah! Bye-bye, little ninja girl. Destiny will lead us to another encounter. It's Sakura. Dushebene and Baitusa dismount from Sakura's truck and walk from the beach to a cobblestone path. A town stands before them. Its name is Port Mika, a small hard-to-find footnote on the map. Yet it now stands before them. For Dushebene and her friends, the air here is exceptionally fresh compared to the Yellow Zone. The colorful plazas and well-preserved buildings paint a portrait of advancing civilization. This place is so pretty. It's even more moving when you think about how this place is technically still in the Yellow Zone. It seems that as long as you have ample income and manage your finances well, you can live a decent life, even if you are in the Yellow Zone. It's a mess, that's what it is. We sacrifice efficiency for this so-called progress, and there's pollution everywhere. Nixie, this isn't pollution, it's called graffiti, a form of street art. You call this art? It's just lame. Plus, it's not like they have infinite resources either. The humans are so troublesome that they have infected the dolls in the community with their inefficiencies too. Dushebene, have you found the location of this auction yet? Don't rush me, I'm consulting the terrain scroll. Let's see. Rookie Village, Adventurous Guild, got it. Pretty, War Master, bestow upon me knowledge of where Port Mika's Special District Number 3 is. How should I know? Who are you? Who are you? You're a very unique character. Also, be a playable new character, okay? We need new characters, okay? I don't care about the old dolls. Let's have new characters. I know where it is. A girl's voice suddenly chimes in from beside them. Big sis, are you all from the outside? Yes, we are. Miss NPC, we are heroes who have come to Rookie Village on a quest to save the world from impending doom. How can you even say all that nonsense with a straight face? Just what did the humans do to you? Haha, that's so funny, big sis. Want me to lead the way for you? Uh-oh. Yeah, this totally isn't suspicious at all. Maybe a round of enhanced interrogation will. Suddenly, a mighty force seizes control of Sweeper's frame. Before Sweeper can raise her head, Paitusa smiles at the girl. Oh, that would be the most lovely. That would be most lovely. Big sis will be counting on you, little girl. Paitusa's entire demeanor has changed. She approaches with an excited look on her face, her hands flailing restlessly. These vibrant, cute little human pups, kids in other words, cannot be compared to the commander, of course. However, Paitusa's base layer logic is filled with instructions about cherishing and protecting humans of their age group. Come with me, and you will live. No, Special District Number 3 isn't far off. The group follows the girl into the town's alleys. After passing through a series of narrow, twisting paths, they arrive at a quiet, deserted street. Here it is, Special District Number 3. Uh-oh. Why, thank you. You're most kind. What's your name, little girl? I'm Zoe. Hehe, that's such a cute name. I don't know how to convey my gratitude, so, may I touch you? As she looks at Paitusa's half-poised hand, Zoe beams with a sunny smile. Make sure you remember me, okay? With those words, Zoe pulls on Paitusa's hand and stands on her tiptoes before giving her a kiss on the cheek. Uh-oh, she has that virus now. Have fun, I'll be off now. All Defh sees now is Paitusa, frozen in place. She doesn't see the raging storm inside her neurocloud. Yup, it's that virus again! Forgot the name though. What was that? A kiss? Seems like it. More importantly, did you feel that? Her lips were so soft. Softer than a kitty or a puppy. That was a delicate texture that only humans possess. Woman, calm down. Calm down? Calm down? A human pup just kissed my cheek. What could possibly be better than that? Unless of course it was the commander doing it instead. Jesus. Yeah, calm down. Don't know, don't care. Also, have you forgotten that this is my frame too? But I just learned how to properly kiss someone. When I go back to the community, I will be able to kiss the commander too. What? How dare you? No, absolutely not. If you had even a tenth of the IQ points I do, you'd have realized that girl was actually pretty uncute. In what way was she not cute? Because she stole your wallet, you blithering idiot. She did it during the 0.56 seconds you spent blue screening from a fleeting whisper of her lips. I'll take care of it, assuming direct control. Hello? War Master, strategist. Defh waves her hand in front of Paitusa's face, trying to awaken her insensate companions from the slumber. Suddenly, Paitusa bursts forth like an artillery shell, startling Defh so badly that she stumbles back. After her, we need to get that Zoe girl. Miss NPC, but she fulfilled her role, didn't she? Do we need to keep bothering her? He stole our stuff. Also, I'm pretty sure this isn't Special District Number 3. Just as she says that, the whistling of projectiles surging through the air comes from all around them. The two dolls dodge what turn out to be pebbles fired from slingshots. It's not working, big sis. That's because they're not humans, they're dolls. Fall back and let the auto-tugs slow them down. Auto-tugs? A chorus of creaks fills the air as a group of old robots pour out from whatever direction it is. And they still haven't fixed that. Oh? Hold up. Is it here? No, I don't think it's here. Are there enemies sitting here? No. No? 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 Okay, it's not here. Alright, start. Oh no! The auto-attacks are totally useless! Run away! Head for the secret tunnel. Are they all human pups? Let's grab one for starters. Jesus. Oh god. Sweeper, ladies and gentlemen. Sweeper and Defh react immediately, crossing the entire street in one movement. Just as they are about to grab those kids, a figure suddenly cuts in from the side. Sweeper slams on the brakes. It's not because she fears the weapons flashing out at close range. Rather, it's because she's afraid that hitting the slim figure before her with her enormous momentum will send them flying away. Standing before her is Zoe, holding a taser that emits an actinic blue arc of electrical current. There's a ruthlessness in her face well beyond her tender years. She's clearly not afraid of hurting others or getting hurt herself. This attitude of hers has earned some respect from Sweeper. However, she is a girl who's barely in her teens. Against a tactical doll, anything she does is nothing more than ineffectual flailing. That's enough. Now what? The person who was just in front of her has suddenly vanished without a trace. In the next moment, Zoe's weapon hand is firmly in the grip of a doll's soft fingers. Done messing around. Sweeper grabs Zoe by the scruff of her neck and lifts her up like a kitten. Let go, P. Let go. Why did you steal our stuff? Because it was there. Makes sense. It's all because Paitusa was a dork anyway. Still, stealing is a hostile action. Now how about you? Ow. Sweeper flicks Zoe's forehead. The girl squeals as she squeezes her eyes shut. Nixie, you don't have to be so rough with her. It's not like I was carrying that much money with me anyway. You could have just let her take it. Have you forgotten it's the community's money too? We all need it. I thought she was a kind NPC, but lo and behold, she was a thief! It was truly a shame, but good has finally triumphed over evil. Now then, shall we turn you in to the Night Order? There's no such place. You dork, that's called the local police station. There isn't one. Maybe the Adventurers Guild? It doesn't exist. She's not lying about that part. Oh yes, Port Mika doesn't have a Department of Public Security, and most certainly no guilds or whatnot. A large group of people approached them from around a nearby street corner. Ooh, whoa! Whoa, whoa! Whoa, 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 yo, 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 chill, 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 yo, 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 chill, 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 chill. Holy Maria. They're surrounding a well-dressed woman who was the person who had addressed them so suddenly. Yo, 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 yo. That's one beautiful lady right there. Just hand her over to me. My name is Lydia. My name is Lydia. I am sworn to carry your burdens. President of Connection Corporation's operations in the Yellow Zone. I am in charge of public order in this town. You're in charge? Since there is no police department in this place, what can you even do about this? Our security department handles public security for this town. They have historically done pretty well at that job. As you can see, they're standing by my side right now. So you bought out the cops. Lydia laughs heartily. She doesn't seem to take offense to that remark. I did not buy them out. Rather, Port Mika itself was built around Connection's operations. From its layout to its roads and its laws, everything here is designed to satisfy Connection's production needs. As for me, I hate inefficiency in production and places which breed corruption. I see, legal lady. You must be an ally of justice who helps the people. Oh please, I'm just a businesswoman. You don't have to describe me in such flowery terms. It's simply because a stable market is a stable business. No businessman would want to set up shop in a den of crime. Damn it, let me go! Sweeper notices that Zoe has started thrashing wildly since Lydia showed up. Indeed, it was a classic case of getaway attempt. By the looks of things, turning her over to Lydia would be more amusing. Make sure she learns her lesson, okay? I will. Sweeper takes back the purse that Zoe swiped from her and then hands a girl to Lydia. With this little sideshow over, Super feels like her disdain for humanity has grown even more. Oh yes, we're looking for Special District number 3. Could you guide us in the right direction? Oh, so you're here for the auction then. Wow, you saw through my identity as the hero right away. This must be Destiny's guiding hand. You don't need to keep looking for Special District number 3. Just follow me. What, you're in charge of the auctions too? Let me put it this way. I'm in charge of everything in Port Mika. You're okay. Arrange a good room for our 2 guests and send some refreshments over, though I'm not sure if they can enjoy them. Consider it an apology on behalf of Port Mika for a rather unpleasant first impression. After giving her orders, the only people left in the room are Lydia and Zoe. The girl is securely tied to a walnut wood recliner, her eyes wide and bloodshot. You really do think you are a good person, don't you? Compared to a thieving little kid, the lady who makes sure everyone is housed and fed comes off as a good person, no? You're just sucking up to your customers with your dirty money. A cableman Bill's capsule house collapsed, and a family at the scrapyard came down with severe radiation sickness. Where were you when those people were curled up crying by themselves in the old city bunkers? Where was their food and lodging? I'm a businesswoman, not a philanthropist. If they came to me looking for work, I'd have HR arrange easier work for them. If they cannot even manage that much, then there's nothing I can do. But you're rich. That's not how society works, Zoe. All I can provide is jobs and compensation equivalent to the value of their labor. If we let little scums like you run rampant with wild fantasies about robbing the rich keep to the poor, Port Mika would be in chaos. Anyone can claim they don't have enough money. Who in this world hasn't suffered? So in the end, you're just a miser. If Della were here, she'd definitely help them. Della? Then why isn't she here? Because she's dead. Fools get punished. Those are the rules of the game. Don't you dare talk about Mama like that. Zoe yells at the top of her youthful voice and struggles furiously, but she's nothing more than an irate hamster to the gazes that bear upon her. The corners of Lydia's mouth turns up, but the smile does not make itself known. She walks up to Zoe and looks down on her. She was your mother and she was also my sister. I will say whatever I want about her. She brings her face closer to Zoe's, her gaze piercing right through to beyond. What you love was her kindness, her selflessness, how she was like an angel to everyone. And that's the laughable thing, you silly little girl. It was those things that killed Della. Patui, it was bad people that killed Della, bad people like you. Lydia smiles in reverse to her previous demeanor. Elegant, rational, her voice edged with a hint of cutting wit. A socialite through and through. You're still too young and you know nothing. That's how people are. When they're young, they do what they want. When they're older, they do what they can. Once you have accumulated a few scars, gone a few days without food, and seen just what life can do to you, you will come back to this room like a good little girl. You will have a cute little smile on your face and a cute little gift in hand. And you will say, "Dear auntie, please give me a job." You want me to work in a dark and sweatshop for 12 hours a day? I don't want anything from you. I'll never call you by that disgusting name. I just want to get as far away from you as I can. Really, but I think you're pretty good at leveraging your connection with me. After all, the reason why you can do all your wicked little deeds with impunity is entirely because of your relationship with me, is it not? My friends are way more reliable than you. Suddenly, Lydia hears an unusual sound, that of metal hitting metal. It's like a musical scale. After the first note emerges, the others come in succession, filling the entire mansion. Is it coming from the pipes, the walls, the furniture? Or is it the bones of the building itself that are rattling? It's as though it shivers in fear of something. Intruder alert! Someone's getting in! Where? In the front yard. Someone took down the guard there. Get up to the second floor. There's a graffiti at the top of the stairs. Wait a minute. There's graffiti on the reception room windows too. They probably got in through there. As chaos fills the air, a servant opens the door to Lydia's room. Ma'am, there's an intruder in the house. I came to check that you are safe. Right, thanks for your concern. Because I definitely feel unsafe right now. Thanks for leading the way. A handgun muzzle presses against the back of the servant's head. Someone steps out from behind him with light and quick footwork, like a cat hopping out from around the corner. Zoe, have you finished that family meeting with your mean old aunt? Because I'm here to bring you home. Lydia's gaze grows cold. She had declared herself to be in charge of Port Mika just a while ago. However, right now in her own home, she cannot maintain her calm. Her gaze is serious, cautious, and completely focused. She studies the tactical dial before her like she's deciding which wire to cut on a ticking time bomb. Despite her cute appearance, Lydia knows that this dial is more dangerous than any bomb. Basti, I trust you know what trespassing on my private residence implies. Oh, lighten up. I remember you said something about how you welcome anyone who came to deliver money to you. Basti slides a bag across the ground like a bowling ball. Is this not enough to post her bail? That should be enough, right? If not, I can make up the difference with a few bullets. Lydia doesn't respond. Instead, she turns to Zoe beside her. You shouldn't be running with these ownerless dolls. You're just going to hurt yourself. At least these dolls don't tie me up. Also, Basti holds her own permissions. She's her own master. Della always hung around dolls before she died. It's not a good sign. That's because she craved adventure. She did things you couldn't even begin to imagine. She also suffered in ways I couldn't imagine. I took my ass off her for a moment and she just went and died like that. By this point, the mansion's entire staff has surrounded Basti. Dozens of guns are trained on her. Basti, on the other hand, merely rubs her fingernails together and seems entirely oblivious to the danger around her. Lydia frowns, clearly unhappy that her carefully constructed appearance of legitimacy is being challenged. Thanks to the doll before her, her authority is no longer as certain as before. However, her niece clearly does not share her views. Zoe seems to admire Basti's composure very much. Alright, we have a deal. You may go today. However, Zoe will need to apologize for what she's done. At Lydia's gesture, one of her servants produces a miniature audio recorder, which he turns on and points at Zoe. Boys Prince. You do love these old-fashioned gadgets, don't you? Making them is a piece of cake, you know. The Sable family founded the family business of connection. Through answering machines and pagers, this is merely carrying on a tradition. Moreover, to date, the precision of our family's voice print systems has never let us down. How about this, Miss Zoe? If you're willing to recite the Sable family rules with me and admit your mistakes, I will let you go. Otherwise, that stray cat over there will have to beat all my men in a quick draw contest. And whoever wins, you'll still be down one more family member. So, do you agree to these terms? I agree. After leaving Lydia's estate, Zoe walks down the road beside Basti. What should you be saying now? I'm sorry. I was wrong. What have we learned? I shouldn't have gone up against them. I caused you lots of trouble and made you waste all that money. No. You got it all wrong. Huh? In this world, nothing you do to get what you want is wrong, unless you get caught doing it. Remember what I told you? Running away is always your best option. But I couldn't break free. Then put on a show. Fake being sick, pretend to be weak or something. Once the other side lowers their guard, you'll have a chance to flee. Oh, so you can do that too? Well, now you know. Be smarter next time. Got it. You know what we're going to do next is very important, right? I know. I'll do my best to be useful to that great hero.